Hey, well, it's Mizzan, and we are celebrating the anniversary. You know, this is like the winter of these are the season holiday months, and for some people, they've been sitting down at the family with the family, sitting there having their holiday. You know, Thanksgiving dinners and friends and family and all their kids are around and the grandbabies and aunts and uncles and the friends from the neighborhood, the whole community, and everybody is just having a great time. And then we move over into the Christmas season. Tis the season to be jolly, right? Well, let me tell you something. Well, let's just talk about all the holidays. How about that? Let's see, birthdays, Father's Day, Father's Day, or just any day. Any day to me is a holiday when you have your children around. But let me tell you something. There are some families today that are really sad and they get really depressed around this season or anything that reminds them of their children. What am I talking about? I'm talking about us losing our children at an early rate through homicide. Yes, my name is Mizzan, and I'm a mother of homicide. I lost my son, Larry Anton Anderson, December the 7th, 2009. So this whole holiday or any other day season gets really hard for myself. So, and I'm not the only mother. There are mothers as we speak today that are just now feeling the first effects of there's an empty chair at the table, or their son or daughter should be coming through the door. But that's not the case, because somebody in our community is killing our kids. And guess what? It's kids killing kids. Remember how babies was having babies? Now there are children taking each other's life. Why? We don't understand it. But I know that it is painful. We have to live with the aftermath of losing our child. Trying to get through these holiday seasons, how do you celebrate? What do? How do you be around your family when all the other kids are coming through the door and yours is not? How do you deal with that pain? How do you still stay connected to family? Well, let me tell you something, it's hard. This year is my third year on December the 7th, which will be actually coming up, 2009. I'm celebrating 3 years without Larry. Someone took his life through homicide. A person that he actually knew grew up in the neighborhood. And our kids are settling their differences with guns. I don't know what's happened, where the breakdown then came, but we as parents are burying our children at a young rate. Nobody wants to get that phone call. So to me, holidays, I'm hollering every day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So, Christmas is coming. New Year's Eve is coming. All of these things are coming, but it's just another day that reminds me that he's not here. Now, let me tell you something. When you take our children, you don't just take them from the mother, but we are the ones that is most affected because we carry them. So we have a different bond than the father, sisters, the brothers, or the siblings. But I'm telling you something. Everybody that person interacted with on earth does feel the effect. It's like a ripple effect. You know, like when you put a domino, then they all fall down. Well, there are some people in the community that have fell down because of my son, these other mothers' sons, and it's just crazy. And we are just walking through the pain each and every day. Why am I doing this? Because I just need to let you know, I am a mother whose voice will still remain to be heard. I still speak for my son. There are still other mothers that speak for their son. You can speak for me, Miss Hope Dudley, Peggy Bush, Peggy Bush Harris, who sends out vigil information, Bridget Smith, who works for Who Killed Our Kids, Lorna, who works for Who Killed Our Kids, and myself, The Village Talk, where I bring mothers and families on so we know who that person was. We love the news and everything, but we want to give you an in-depth, we want to go in-depth and let that mother tell you who her child was before his life was taken away. It's hard. I know people say, oh, you should get over it, or you should be here. But until you are actually wearing these shoes that we wear daily, thank you for the information, but sometimes we just need you to hear us. We don't even need a comment. But I'm telling you, we're in the holiday season where everybody is celebrating. Christmas gifts are coming. Well, when I got the call, it was December the 7th, 2009. My world changed that day. The last day I slept was December the 6th. And it's been a journey. But here I am, expressing to you, please put down the guns and stop. Well, how am I celebrating my son's 3-year anniversary? Well, if you take a look and see where I really am, I know you see this balloon and everything right here. Yes, and we're going to get a shot of where I really am and how I'll be celebrating his homegoing celebration. And I feel left behind. But I know there's a God who's going to work it out and everything's going to be all right. Why did his life get taken? Well, because some brother could not communicate effectively. And, you know, sometimes when we tell you the truth, it do be a little painful. But you guys pick up guns to settle your differences. My thing is live to fight another day if you got to fight. We came from the era of, you know, if you got to throw them up, throw them up. You win, he win, everybody going about your business. But I don't know if you guys know, but death is final. The final thing on earth. Now, if you believe in the Creator and his Son, then there's an opportunity for resurrection. But today we're talking about, why are you killing? Why are you killing? Why are you making us mothers, families, suffer like this? I don't know. But I want you to take a look at where I am, how I'm celebrating his 3-year passing. Has it been easy? Oh no. No, it has not been easy. I've isolated, I've gained some pounds, I've lost some pounds, I've moved away, and I've put people out of my life, I've been angry, you know, I've still been trying to figure out why, but something's happened this year for me. But even through that pain, God is still using me to help the mothers who've lost their kids, not just the mothers, the fathers, the sisters, brothers, because we want to hear your story. That's what we do on the Village Talk. So this year, I decided I could cry, fall out, and stuff like that, but my son, he wasn't like that. So I'm going to remember him, even though I'm right here where I'm standing, in a better light. But I want you to know, this is how I have to celebrate each anniversary of his life, whether it's his birthday, Father's Day, his passing day, Christmas. This is where I come. This is where I can go. So we're going to zoom in and show you where I am. So just give us a second. We're going to get that hooked up for you. Be right back. And then I'll talk. You ready? Okay, as you can see, this is where my son is, because some guy decided to take his life. He couldn't communicate effectively. So my son lost his life at 27 years old. So that guy, Walter SHAY Johnson, has taken a life, and he's taken them from his sons, his family, his community. It's crazy. It don't make no sense. And we're never the same after you do that. It's never the same. So this is where I am at Spring Grove Cemetery, you know, for his 3-year anniversary of his life being taken, you know. So we're going to have a vigil later on this evening, and what's going to happen, you know, the candles, and we'll go back to the scene of the crime, and people will say stuff, and, you know, people will come out in remembrance of him. But I just want to say that I hope that no other parent has to experience this, because it's not easy. It takes something out of us, but you know, we're speaking for our children through what we do. Our actions, and mine is to show you, and maybe you won't make your parents, your mothers, your children, or the person whose lives you take go through what we go through. It was not fair, and I don't think it should happen. But this is my reality, and it's not just my reality. It's other mothers out here in the Cincinnati and cities all across America, actually. Cities all across America, there are mothers at this very moment can't even celebrate Christmas or can't even get out the bed, or they turn to drugs or try to commit suicide because that pain is that type deep, okay? So, but only through God's grace and mercy that I'm here today to speak for my son, Larry Anton Anderson, also known as Lim. But I just want you guys to know, when you guys have an argument or a disagreement, please don't grab a gun, because when you kill them, you kill us. I'm Mizzan, reporting from the Village Talk. Thank you.